Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Best of 3 presented by Dot Esports. We're your hosts, Efren and Mike. Sorry I was gone last week, man. I was just taking a quick break and I feel refreshed. Ready to talk about some fighting games, man.
You know, hosting's a little harder than sitting here and just ranting about whatever you tell me.
I'm glad you said that. Justin, I want to talk a lot about Japan and about being there, and it's kind of like a rite of passage for OG fighting game guys. If you take yourself seriously, you got to go to Japan at one point. You've been there a lot, and we're going to talk about that. But before we do, tell me about this tweet you put out here. I thought America was free. Just one Manila Cup. Shoutouts to everyone back at home. USA, USA, USA. How do you feel about winning Manila Cup, man?
Yeah, when I won, I guess I had a lot of adrenaline writing that tweet, but I was really happy winning that tournament for sure.
Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but you obviously work for Twitch and more specifically on the esports team. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So clearly you, or I would imagine you have your eye on esports happening all across Twitch. My question is, how is the FGC doing?
I think we're the tortoise and the hare. And I mean, you look at where we're at now, it's like, yeah, it's here, but we're still doing it our way.
The question. This is a bit of a ball-busting question. Yeah. All right. People say K-Brad gets kept around because he's hype and he's marketable, not because he's the best player. Now,
that's facts. That's facts, dude.
I mean, is it fair to say that?
But people should be like, I'm so tired of these boring gamers, you know?
We have a question from the chat. Can you ask Snake, will he win a premier event and qualify for Capcom Cup before EVO? How confident is he given the first few Wednesday night fights?
You know what? Actually, I still feel like there's some people out there that might get me. You know, I just might be having a bad day, might get frustrated at the wrong time. And, you know, it just might happen. I might lose. But my confidence is definitely really, really high.
Ryan, you're on the air. Can you hear us?
This is F-Champ.
Okay.
This is KVR's daddy. My question is, I heard that from the grapevine that he doesn't even care about my match against him. He feels like he's just going to lose. And the only reason why he's doing it is because Big E bought him a free ticket to Winter Ball to play me.
I don't have much to say. Like in particular, I'm always looking forward to the opportunity of playing such a good a player of that caliber. But in particular to him, I won't like to do anything that will give any immediate attention to him because of why I already expressed earlier in the interview.
Last year when I was in Absolute Battle, I lost my grandma, which is my parent, at the stage, and it was very painful for me. And
I remember that, Ryan. I remember that being something that you went through, specifically at Absolute Battle. Ryan, your Twitter handle on the description says, "I love my grandmother." What did she mean to you? If it's all right with you, I'll change the subject so that we can just start talking about something else.
No, it's okay. I gotta be professional. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I couldn't go, because I just don't want to be reminded again about it. It's really difficult for me. Mm-hmm. But this is one of the reasons why I couldn't go. I was trying to find a strength so I could go, but it's really difficult. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Ryan. It's obvious that this is still raw for you, and I wouldn't imagine it wouldn't be. We're gonna move past Absolute Battle, okay? Let's talk a little bit about FGTV. Obviously, you're in the FGTV house. When that was first announced, it was the first of its kind, really.